Hello everyone, welcome to our channel where we uncover secrets from all around the world. Today, we're embarking on a journey exploring the hidden secrets that airports have been withholding from passengers. Yes, airports, those bustling hubs that connect us from one corner of the globe to another, are full of fascinating mysteries. Have you ever wondered why airport prices are sky high, or why the lights dim during takeoff and landing? We'll dive deep into these intriguing questions and more. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with 8 airport secrets that might just change the way you travel. So if you're a curious soul yearning for captivating content, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on our latest discoveries. Now fasten your seatbelts, folks. Stay tuned to uncover 8 airport secrets never told to passengers. Our first secret involves an interesting booking technique known as hidden city ticketing. This is a strategy where you book a ticket to a city beyond your actual destination and simply disembark at the layover city. Sounds intriguing, right? The reason airlines don't advertise this is because it's not exactly in their best interests. It's a loophole that savvy travelers exploit to get cheaper fares. Imagine the potential savings. But hold on a minute, it's not all rosy. Hidden city ticketing comes with its own set of challenges. Firstly, it works best when you're traveling light, as checked luggage will continue to the final destination. And secondly, if your flight schedule changes, you could end up in a completely different city. So it's a bit of a gamble, but if you're the adventurous type, or you're just looking to save a few bucks, hidden city ticketing could save you a pretty penny. Next up, we delve into the benefits of red-eye flights. These late-night travel options are often cheaper than their daytime counterparts. With fewer passengers vying for seats, airlines drop prices to entice travelers to fill these flights. Not only does this result in a more affordable ticket, but it also often means more space on the plane as these flights tend to be less crowded. Furthermore, red-eye flights can help you make the most of your time. Instead of spending a day in transit, you can sleep through the flight and wake up at your destination ready for a new day. However, it's not all roses. One potential downside is jet lag. The disruption to your sleep schedule can leave you feeling groggy and out of sorts. But here's a tip. Adjusting your sleep pattern a few days before your flight can help mitigate this. For those who can adjust their sleep schedule, red-eye flights do offer some compelling advantages. Ever wondered why cabin lights are dimmed during takeoff and landing? Well, it's not for ambience. It's actually a safety measure, a precautionary step taken by airlines during the most critical phases of a flight. Dimming the lights allows your eyes to pre-adjust to darkness. In the unlikely event of an emergency that requires an evacuation, your eyes would already be accustomed to low light, enabling you to see better and move safely towards the exits. Additionally, the dimmed lights help to highlight the glow of emergency path lighting and exit signs. In a darkened cabin, these critical safety features become more visible, guiding you to safety more effectively. Also, dimming the lights reduces the reflection on the windows, allowing both passengers and crew to get a clear view of what's happening outside the aircraft. So next time the lights dim, remember it's all about your safety. Airport prices can be exorbitant, but there's a reason behind it. Ever wondered why a bottle of water costs as much as a meal at an airport? It's not just because they can, but there are underlying factors at play. Firstly, airports have high operating costs. The lease, maintenance, and security costs are no joke, and these expenses trickle down to the vendors. These vendors, in turn, have to increase their prices to make a profit. Additionally, the logistics of getting goods into the airport are more complex than your average store. Everything has to go through rigorous security checks, which add to the cost and time involved in supplying these shops and eateries. Lastly, airports are often seen as a captive market. With limited options available, passengers might be willing to pay a bit more for convenience. Knowing this might not make it any easier to swallow those prices, but at least you'll understand why they're so high. Airports are full of secret rooms that the average passenger never sees. Now, it's not some clandestine operation. These spaces are simply tucked away out of sight and serve very specific purposes. Firstly, we have the rest areas for flight crew. These are usually hidden in the belly of the airport, providing a quiet sanctuary for crew members to catch up on some much-needed rest during long layovers. Then there are the prayer rooms, a calm oasis amid the bustling airport. These rooms cater to the spiritual needs of passengers from diverse religious backgrounds, offering a peaceful place for prayer and reflection. And let's not forget the detention rooms. These are not so pleasant but necessary. These rooms are where individuals who have been flagged for security or immigration issues are held until matters are resolved. While you might not have access to these rooms, it's fun to know they exist. And who knows? One day, you might just stumble upon one of these hidden corners. Ever booked a non-stop flight only to be surprised by a stopover? You're not alone. The world of air travel is filled with jargon, and one of the most confusing terms is the non-stop flight. Now you'd think a non-stop flight means you get on at point A and disembark at point B with no stops in between, right? Well, not always. Here's the catch. There's a difference between non-stop and direct flights. A direct flight, despite what the name suggests, can actually make one or more stops along the way for refueling or to let passengers off and on. On the other hand, a non-stop flight is supposed to go from origin to destination without stopping, but sometimes, due to unforeseen circumstances like weather conditions or mechanical issues, even non-stop flights might need to make a stop. So, the next time you're booking, remember to check the details to avoid surprises. The timing of your ticket purchase can greatly impact the price you pay. That's right, folks. The secret to saving on air travel may be all in the timing. Let's break it down. First up, the day of the week. Traditionally, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are your best bet. Why? Airlines often announce deals on Monday evenings. By Tuesday afternoon, other airlines are scrambling to match those deals. So, by Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday, you'll have a bunch of deals at your fingertips. Next, the time of the day. It's said that the optimal time to book flights is in the wee hours of the morning. This is when the systems are refreshed and the new deals come into play. Lastly, how far in advance should you book? Well, booking about 2 months in advance often gives you the best rates. But remember, this isn't a hard and fast rule and can vary based on the season and destination. With these tips, you're now armed to score the best deals on your next flight. We've taken quite the journey today exploring some of the lesser-known secrets of airports. We've delved into the mysterious practice of hidden city ticketing and revealed the unexpected advantages of red-eye flights. Remember how we illuminated the real reason behind dimmed lights on flights? Quite enlightening, wasn't it? Then we ventured into the heart of the airport, unmasking the truth about inflated airport prices and visiting the secret rooms tucked away from the public eye. The myth of non-stop flights was debunked, showing that sometimes a stopover is just a hidden part of the journey. And finally, we cracked the code on the best time to buy airline tickets, proving that timing really is everything. Each of these secrets has peeled back a layer of the airport experience, offering a new perspective on something we often take for granted. We hope you've enjoyed this flight of discovery. Don't forget to subscribe for more secrets from around the world. Safe travels!